Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduands, it gives me enormous pleasure to provide the oration today to honour Chris Kamara, MBE. Known affectionately as Kammy, Chris has done it all during his unbelievable career. He's been a football player, manager, pundit, and TV presenter. Following a stint in the Royal Navy, Chris became a footballer, playing for clubs including Portsmouth, I hesitate here, Leeds United, I think we've got away with it, Chris, and Sheffield United. But he'll always be known in these parts for his successful spell as a Bradford City player and manager in the 1990s. This year marks the 30th anniversary of his Bantams side achieving promotion via a 2-0 win over Notts County in the Second Division playoff final, the club's first match at Wembley Stadium. Chris instantly became a club legend, and the jubilant scenes in Centenary Square afterwards in May 1996 will always be remembered in Bradford. Chris has frequently talked about his love for the city, and he was part of the Bantam of the Opera Choir formed for the Bradford City of Culture 2025 celebrations. He joined supporters in sharing his memories of Bradford City for our Stories for Valley Parade project, which has seen us create a digital copy of the club's home stadium. Chris has forged a successful career as a football pundit, TV presenter, and all-round national treasure. Who can forget his singing career, of which included not one but 2 Christmas albums, and are still, I think, all available in good shops and online. He transitioned from football match reporting to become a popular fixture on Saturday night primetime TV on programmes including Ninja Warrior UK. Away from the football field and TV screen, Chris continues to be a tireless advocate for mental health, an ambassador for the Marie Curie Cancer Charity, and is committed to anti-racism education through his decades-long association with Show Racism the Red Card. He's raised millions of pounds for charity and is a dedicated patron for a number of good causes, including Prostate Cancer UK and Sunflowers Children's Action Group. His selfless work for raising awareness and funds was acknowledged with an MBE in 2023. In recent years, Chris has spoken movingly about his own health difficulties. Apraxia of speech is an opponent Chris continues to battle against, inspiring others, raising awareness about the condition, and we look forward to hearing from him today. Vice-Chancellor, in recognition of his exceptional dedication to raising awareness of speech apraxia and men's mental health, and his successful career as a footballer and sports personality, I have great pleasure in presenting to you for the award of Honorary Degree of Doctor of Health, Chris Kamara, MBE.
By the authority vested in me, I now confer upon you an honorary degree of Doctor of Health.
Thank you so much.
We'll do some pictures.
Wow. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, fellow graduates, guests, Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor. What an honour. Doctor of Health. What can I say? I've never looked healthier. Look at me. I'm a picture of health. Seriously though, I am absolutely delighted to receive this award. In fact, I nearly said it's unbelievable, but I shouldn't. When I failed my 11 plus exam at St. Pius's in Middlesbrough when I was 11, well, it would be then, wouldn't it? I honestly thought my life as an academic was over. Fast forward 57 years, and here I am. Everything comes to he who waits. I really can't thank Bradford University enough for this incredible honour. I spoke to my wife, Anne, earlier and said, you know what happens from now on? If we are on any flight to anywhere in the world and the pilot asks, is there a doctor on board? I will have to put my hand up and say, yes, what's the problem? Receiving this honour alongside these outstanding students is something I will cherish for as long as I live. You are all amazing. Signing to play for Bradford City Football Club in 1994 changed the course of my life. In the beginning, I was just a player, and the then manager, Lenny Lawrence, who signed me, elevated my status to player coach. And then I was really lucky. When Lenny left the club, the then chairman, Jeffrey Richmond, gave me the opportunity to be the manager, which was incredible. We then somehow managed to get promoted via the playoffs. The final was at Wembley. My memory isn't great these days, but this is something I will never forget. The Bradfordians came out in force. The fans were beyond excited for the club's first ever visit to Wembley Stadium in its history. A remarkable 30,000 of them turned up, and the day was really special. The team produced a performance that was absolutely magnificent. Bradford at last had something to shout about. We had a reunion dinner back at the club in March this year. It's the 30th anniversary. That trip down memory lane gave me my opportunity to thank all the players, because without that success, my later career in football and even later career in TV would have probably never happened. It was so special to be at the start of the club's journey at that time. To this day, the fans still talk to me about that final. It's virtually impossible to get awards without the help of family, friends, and in my case, football fans everywhere who have taken me to their hearts. And I must applaud the 50 Bradford fans that came together to be the bantam of the opera choir. It was such a thrill to play a small part in helping put them together and sing alongside them as well for the Bradford City of Culture Year 2025 that spilled over to 2026. It was amazing to see them recently on the pitch at this year's FA Cup final, singing Abide With Me. I must also thank my wife Anne and my 2 sons Ben and Jack, who are here today. They are the massive reason I'm up here. I wouldn't be anything without them. My wife is my rock, and my 2 boys, excuse me, are special. And have always been there for me. Ben and Jack have given us 4 grandkids that have literally made mine and Anne's life complete. Thank you also to Mark Stanford, who put me forward for this award. He was impressed with all the charity work I do, and being a patron of a lot of charities, I said to Mark, I am in a privileged position to give back, and to be fair, life has given me and my family so much. It's such a thrill to be able to help so many good causes. Anyway, I've gone on too long. So again, a big thanks to the Bradford University to coin a phrase, this award, it really is unbelievable. If the fairy godmother had told me how my life was going to pan out, I wouldn't have believed her for a minute. And that's my message to all these students, not just at this university, but all unis. Have belief, work as hard as you possibly can, and then you just never know what's round the corner. Thank you.